What's up, Internet? We are back for our monthly Minecraft stream. Get you guys updated on where I'm at and figure out what we're gonna do today. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't able to finish the things I wanted to finish before the that I set out to finish. There's a zombie burning somewhere. Um, yeah. So let me refresh my stream for myself. There we go. So I can always make sure I know whether or not something's broken. Okay. Yeah. So obviously do a little tour, see what I've done, what I fixed, what I finished. My goals before we do a tour. My goals for today were to have the enchanting room done and to get the path to the Nether Fortress from this house here done. I half did the first one and half did the second one. You'll see what I mean. What's up, viewer? So what I managed to do was I did finish an ugly little chapel here. The roof didn't turn out how I wanted. The tower was pretty alright. I think I did alright on that. I'm happy with it. But yeah, the chapel, the roof, I'm not happy with. The windows have no glass, but that wasn't the point. The point was I was making it so I could put my books in there, my like enchanting. And I just couldn't do that with the size I had access to. It would have had to be ginormous because of enchanting setups. So I was like, oh, I'll just put it under the church and make. I've been rewatching Supernatural, so I figured I'd make like a. I forget what I think it was season two or three, probably two, where Meg kills that preacher man who has like the secret hunter thing under his church. So I was like, I'll make something like that. It's definitely a dirt hole with books in it. I didn't get to that point yet. As for over here, we finally got 2 sheep. You didn't see the pigs because they got lightning bolted, which was kind of expected, but I didn't get to breed them a whole lot, so they kind of just all died. Chickens are still doing well. They still get stuck behind the coop. Cows doing great. There's my dog. I gave it a name based off of my first dog that I had when I was a child. What else? Okay, so on this side, we worked on the path to the portal. You can see that little dot, that little square dot next to my cursor. That's a crafting table. So we were working on our path there. So we did another one of our Skyrim style paths. I made a staircase, and the path goes all the way to a little bit up that hill, and I'm working on the pedestal for this portal. And I haven't done any work inside the portal. So this is what we got. This is what we got done. I'll give you a tour of the chapel. And I have a fun little surprise thing that we can do at the end of the stream to cap it off. So yeah, this is what it looks like inside. I don't hate the inside view of it. I'm not a fan of these corners. They really stick out, but not much I can do about it. I like the windows. I think I'll like them more once I get some glass in. So we've got a little dais here. I want to put a lectern here. If you guys have any suggestions on how to do the pews, I wouldn't mind. But this is what I have. And you can take it up. The windows are made by slabbing, so they're kind of off-center, but perfectly head height, so you can still see out. I don't have them on every side. And then you get up here. I want to put a bell, like a villager bell here. It's actually quite safe with these for the roof. You can't walk off. But if I have to do something on the roof, I can just open this gate, which is fun. You can see everything. You can see the path that I made going out that way. You can see my entire farmstead here. I'm really growing attached to my little farmstead. I want to show you what I did on the outside here. So the only way down is violent. Ow. But when I'm on this roof, if I have stuff to do, if I have to jump down there for whatever reason, I'm going to eat this carrot that I got off a zombie. I can get back in from over here. So I just... whoop. Alright, you can't open it while crouched. So you do that, you do this, and then I can just get back in, no problem. Set that back up, so it's not just flapped. And I'm back in. And it's very... like, you barely notice it inside here. So I'm pretty proud of this. Now, this is the problem. This is going to be a trap door with a ladder eventually. It's... yeah. Welcome to the underground here. It does give me the power of level 30. Let's just... I don't have anything unenchanted to chuck in to show you that it's level 30. But I promise it's level 30. With this, I've got some bookshelves. I'm not sure what I was planning with this. I wanted to make it combination enchanting room, alchemy lab, hunter thing. Maybe get like some armor stains and some like swords, like Bane of Arthropods, Smite. Make it like supernatural hunter style, you know, like ready to take on any kind of monster. Oh, right. I wanted to make... so Bobby Singer in Supernatural has a panic room that's just all iron and like warded up to high hell. So that's what I was going to put down there. I don't know that I'll do that because it would have to be huge for any amount of detail. So I think I'm probably going to seal this back up. But yeah, alchemy. I want to do some potions here. Some armor here. Now, this room is as big as I can make it without it busting through the walls. I'd probably swap out the cobblestone for stone brick or another kind of stone, maybe andesite. Later, same with the roof, fix it up. This is the old tower. These are remnants of the old tower, so I have to pull that up. Like I said, this is ugly as hell. I just needed something functional for when I can enchant stuff. So that's what this is right here. And this, when I was clearing out the space, it punched a hole into the mine storage room area. So I also have this way in and out of here. It's a lot easier and a lot faster, but it isn't as evocative as going up into the church and going through the back secret, like going through the back into the secret tunnel. Like, I want to make this an iron door and a trap door, and so it's more evocative that way. I made a whole ass chapel that can seat at least 12 people. I'm one person, so it's another one of those Minecraft worlds that has more space than it needs. My house is still there. I haven't made any changes to the house. I've done a little bit of planning. I probably tell you guys about it at the new tallest point here at the top of the church. Oh, but it's almost nighttime. So I guess I'll do it from the top of my house instead. It is a more central location anyway. I added some sugarcane around my pond. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do today. We might just chill, keep playing, just play normally. We might try and get something specific done. I'm not sure. I haven't discovered the a stronghold or a deep dark or anything like that. My mine shaft does now go to bedrock, so I have to set it up in a new location to go down. So I haven't discovered any new underground locations. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that underground lush area. I don't. I want it to be something that fits the area, but that doesn't diminish the natural look it has. Because I could just tear it up, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. So let's just go to the top, go to my roof here. I have some plans for future stuff. So here, I want this to be a kind of what are these called? Sweet berry vineyard. So I want to do what I have over here. I want to tear this one up and move it to like a few rows, like a few long rows, like 3. I want to aim for 3 to 5 long rows on these hills here, vineyard style. Make a road that goes around them, connecting it to this bridge here, connecting this path to this bridge. So yeah, vineyard with maybe a storage farm, another storage, like an above ground storage building that would fit. Like I want to make that like a storage compound, if you will. It's also between the nether portal and my house, so I could set up some rails or something to bring stuff. Other than that, there's a village way down that way. So we'll have to maybe use that to do a villager setup. I'm not sure if I should bring them here or just do it over there without... I feel like that would be easier, just doing it over there, but I would also like villagers nearby. I've never done a villager trading setup, so I'm not sure what I would do. I'd have to watch some Hermitcraft and figure it out, some old Hermitcraft. But if I did, I would maybe set that up somewhere there or down here. I want this area to be a kind of port area. I want to put a ship out in the water. I want some docks. I want some warehouses. Maybe this will be my storage area, actually, now that I think about it. Why would I put the storage away from the shipyard? The docks. So that's what I want to do there. Maybe over here I could make some kind of quarry-looking area. And set up another mine. I don't know. All of these plans are in flux. I'm still just growing these trees. I use this wood for pretty much everything. I want to do some more exploring, but I need to set up maps. That's another thing. I don't know where I would even put a map room. Because there's an achievement to do a 9... not a 9. Is it a 9? Is it a 3? There's an achievement to make a full big map. So I'm not sure where I would put that yet. I could put... I do want to build a castle, and I would probably put it up here or something. Castles deserve to be at the highest point. The easiest defensible locations. And down... I might use the lush area to set up a kind of metro station, actually, now that I think about it, to get me going in different areas. That'd be fun. That'd be fun, I think. Little underground lush metro station. Yeah, so as for what to do today, that's pretty much the tour and my ideas, my thoughts. As for what to do today, I'm not sure. We have 52 of 132 achievements. Obviously, we start with diamonds. We could set up and try and get going for an achievement. Acquire 30 emeralds by trading with villagers. I'm more than halfway done that. I do trade with the wandering villagers when they come through. Rabbit season. Cook and eat rabbit meat. We can do that. We can just... I know I do achievements a lot, but I find them... it's fun. It's fun to do achievements. At least for me, and that's kind of the whole point, is I'm trying to have fun. I also don't have an ability to check coordinates. That's the wrong button. What if... No. Is there... Yeah. Can I like slash show coordinates? Slash... Say... Help? Maybe help. See what we have access to. Slash... Game rule. No. I'm really curious as to what me is gonna do. Slash... Game rule. Alright, I don't think this is going to work. I am curious about slash me, so we'll do that, though. That seems like it could be funny. Slash me. No, it didn't do anything. Anyway. Is that going to stay there the whole time? There we go. So yeah, I don't have access to coordinates. Which means maps are going to be key. Now, if I want maps, I need a map room. Okay, I don't, but I would like one. I don't have one. I won't have one for a while. So let's just focus on the maps part. Let's not get distracted. We just need a map. Now, for a map, I need a cartography table. Now, for a cartography table, we need 4 wood and 2 paper. Somewhere, there you go, paper. We need wood, so we're gonna cut down our tree. We're gonna do that. It's freaking nighttime again. I want to map my way to the village, at least. Wrong way. We need to cut down. We need to cut down our tree. Now, normally when I'm doing my daily Minecraft, I'm watching the Hermitcraft people play Minecraft. I follow Etho. Etho is the OG. Etho wasn't the first Minecraft I watched. I actually first I discovered Minecraft through Achievement Hunter and their first Xbox 360 Minecraft Let's Play. And then from there, I got hooked on Minecraft. My buddies and I played it on Xbox 360. And then I wanted to learn more about Minecraft, and I just happened across Etho. And as a Naruto fan, I was just like, this guy's got a Kakashi skin. I gotta watch this guy, right? And the rest, I've been watching Minecraft ever since. Well, Etho anyway. And at the time when I was really into it, I was also watching the Mindcrack guys. So like Good, Generic B, B-Dubs, Vintage Beef, Pause on Pause. It was a good time, and then I kind of fell off Minecraft. I never unsubscribed from Etho. I still kept up with him, but the rest it was kind of bogging down the channels I was subscribed to and kept up with, and I just couldn't do it. There was too many. And then there's the whole bit with Etho leaving Minecraft because of like merch stuff or whatever. So I also fell off, but I recently got back into it with Etho being on Hermitcraft and stuff, and I was really enjoying their like limited life series. So I figured I'd give more of them a shot. Obviously, the first one I resubscribed to was B-Dubs. I always loved B-Dubs builds. They always make me jealous. The thing about B-Dubs builds is that they make me want to copy them. And that's not how you learn. Like, I pretty much free-handed this, and I'm not happy with it. But I tried, right? And that's the important bit. Same with this house. I'm much more happy with how this house turned out than this. But I didn't want to do the same roof. I wanted to try and make a more domed roof, but the dome just didn't work out. I would have to like make it taller. And again, I was trying to keep it more compact, but it's like my brain thinks in mega build, but I don't have the my brain thinks in mega build, but doesn't think about how much materials I'm gonna need. I need to save my axe, so we're gonna go buff my axe a little bit here because my axe is about to break, and I don't want to lose it. Normally, it's like just an iron axe. I'd make a diamond one and move on, but it has silk touch. I got that by accident, and I don't want to lose the silk touch. It's very useful. So we're just gonna grab some of my iron here. I only have... Ugh, yick. Let's just convert some nugs. There we go. We're gonna convert some nugs. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna build an axe. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna finish chopping that tree. I'd say we could do some caving, but I don't like caving. I like mining. I'm not a cave guy. I get lost too easily, and I don't have coordinates. There we go. Oh, we gotta replant. Always replant. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could show you guys the path. I didn't do that yet. Yeah. So yeah, these paths are inspired by how Skyrim has like their roads that are all fucked up and mostly dirt and broken stone. I do like this bit. I decided to preserve the stone, like the natural stone. Like I got rid of the dirt, but I kept the stone in. And I really like the character it adds. Yeah, so it goes this way. It's a lot easier to get to my portal now. It's still not a complete path, but it's a lot easier to get to. I also leave the like ferns in the road. I like the vibe it gives off. Yeah. So that's kind of where it's incomplete, and then once we get back up to here, I'm working on. So I'm leaving the netherrack intact, and I'm working on supplementing up the platform in stone brick. I restored the frame here. I just need to get some iron bars in there. And I'm working on just the front half first, so I know what it's going to look like before I move on to the back, since it's going to be less important, I think. Yeah, you can see my house blends in because of the moss roof. I really like it. And then yeah, there's my chapel. How is it already almost nighttime? Day-night cycles are too short. I do want to put something here. I'm not sure what yet, but I want to put something in this area. Whether it's some kind of tower, like some broken tower, or Um, I'm not sure what I want to put here, but I want to put something here. Maybe, maybe this is where I put a bridge over to the other side. Who knows? But I want to put something in this area. We're gonna run back. I'm a big fan of the Skyrim style path. It's simple. Over here, this was because I'm pretty sure an Enderman took the block that was here, so I just filled it with water. I think it adds a little character. I could probably go crazy with like some crumbled walls and some bushes, and maybe I will in the future, but for now I just needed a way to move smoothly between the different structures in my world. Right now, the reason I had to stop is I ran into the very rare out of cobblestone issue, and I have an issue where I can't just willy-nilly dig things up. My brain just wants me to preserve as much of the natural way, like the way it originally was, and it really makes it hard to play Minecraft when you have your brain in that mindset. It's a lot easier when I can just tear everything up and not care, but my brain doesn't let me. Even, even over here, instead of making the room as big as I wanted and then like covering it up or terraforming the ground, like there's the wall of the inside. Like, I preserved the original shape of this hill as much as I could. Maybe other people play like this and it's not just me, but maybe we can commiserate. It makes it really hard to do what I want playing like that. My chickens? Maybe I'll pick up some eggs. They all get stuck back here. It's definitely the bookshelves. Or like the shelves, whatever they're called. But I don't hate it. I would prefer if they were able to mill about and go into the chicken coop. But it also really messes up foxes. Like, when foxes get trapped here, they also don't know what to do, and they get stuck. So it's actually been quite helpful. Yeah, this is the pig pen. It did get me a little gold, which was kind of the... I always wanted to make a gold farm that was with pigs. I always thought it'd be funny. Alright, we're going to make a stack of wood. Then we're going to smelt a stack of wood into charcoal, depending on how much we have in storage, because I use charcoal for my torches. How much charcoal do I have in storage? Yeah, I still got space. There we go. I wish I had one more dripstone. There is a lava source block above here. I just don't have the charcoal. Alright, problem. We need an anvil. And I'm low on iron. So we should probably mine for some more iron. First, let's build a cartography table. Just stick that here for now, I guess. Empty map. What am I supposed to... Oh, a compass. That'll turn into a locator map. Right, I don't need that. Um, this is just default name 1. Spawn. Is that not how, do you not use a cartography table to make maps bigger? Crafting table? I mean, I guess I should make ceremony of it. I swear to Christ, polar bear, if you have a child here. Every once in a while, I get mauled by a polar bear that I don't even know is here, but it happened to me like 3 times building that chapel. I'd be working on something, and a polar bear would jump through the window and gank me because they brought their baby too close to me. Didn't even know they existed. All right. From here, let's see where we're at. Nice. That's actually totes adorbs. So I kind of, I was kind of hoping I'd be in the center of this map, but I'm not. It's the center of the map is over there somewhere. That's okay. Let's go. Why am I going all the way back there? I have paper on me. Actually, do I have enough paper on me? Probably not. I need more paper. Let's grab some sugarcane. I know it's there for aesthetics, but you can also harvest it. All right. Give me. Okay. I'm so annoyed that my house is on the edge of the map. Okay. We're gonna make another one. This one we're gonna call backyard. I can't believe I built my house exactly on the barrier between 2 maps. Alright, so if I do... Just to be safe, I'm going to step a bit over here. Alright, backyard. Yeah, there's my tree with pods all. Alright, this is my path. And it goes straight to the nether portal, which is cool. So you can see there's the path that we're on. And then there's the stairs. It keeps going. And then it ends with a nether portal right in the corner there, which is pretty cool. We're going to go expand the size of backyard. Do I have enough? I do not. It's a good thing I still have all the sugarcane over here that I can turn. Ignore the hole in the ground. I needed glass. I don't like it either, but I didn't know where else to get it. I haven't found a desert yet. I haven't been exploring, to be fair. Alright, give me... I can't make paper without a crafting table, allegedly. Whee! Paper. Backyard. Alright. There we go. So now they're the same size. So if I had... Oh, you know, I could put that... I could put that somewhere. Put that in my room. Yeah, I could put it like right here. Give me 2 item frames, and I can stick my map in here. And I get 2 item frames. We're gonna fill out this this little mini map here. But yeah, I'm seriously annoyed that my house is directly on the border between... Oh, I can tell the tree outside grew because it updated on my map. Is right on the border of 2 maps. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? While we're here, recently played another round of Towers of Doom, Magic the Gathering Commander. So much fun. Maybe I'll make a video on it in the future, but it's such a fun game mode. Let's fill these maps, shall we? We're gonna replace this. Heck, where did I put my sleeping bag? Where did I spawn today? Is it in the enchanting room? Where's my sleeping bag? Where's my sleeping bag? I lost my sleeping bag. That's my bed. Whatever. Alright, kitty. You're coming with me. That was the name of my first dog. I had an overweight Dalmatian named Kitty. I just planted my food again. Okay. We're going to restock a little bit of our sweet berries here. Waffle, you have so many cows. Why aren't you eating beef? I don't know. It's a good question. Do I have beef? I definitely do. I culled them a while ago so I could make all those books with the bookshelves. There we go. Yeah, I got a stack of beef. Alright, let's finish off these berries and we'll start eating beef. Yeah, so let's work on this. This map is called Spawn because we first spawned into this world, like, right around here somewhere. I should have made a monument to it, but I didn't. Alright, so the bottom of the map, we want to follow the curve of our ravine. We can see it on the map there. So we're at our bridge. So we want to follow this curve and not fall into the creeper hole. Or fall into the ravine. The Adam Ravine? You know, I think that's what we have to name this now. This is the Adam Ravine. They should feel honored. Alright, so this is... Yeah, we followed the curve. If I didn't have... I should have made locator. But whatever, it's fine. Is that a village? Is that a village? What is that? Is this coarse dirt? No, it's just, mega taiga. It's podzol and coarse dirt. Look at you. You're a little timber wolf, you. My dog looked at me like I was cheating on it. I do like what the biome we spawned into, but I also kind of wish it was warmer so that I wouldn't have the frozen water around me. Makes boats kind of a nightmare. Ooh. Okay. So this is probably there on my map, right? Yeah, it is. We're going to be very careful. My dog is probably going to fall to his death. Kitty, don't die. I named you after my first dog. There we go. I feel like the aura on the maps is way bigger than it used to be. Okay. Let's start walking in this direction. So yeah, with level 1, we didn't even get close to hitting that other village that I found the other day. Rabbit. That's right, I got it. One of the achievements is to kill a rabbit and eat it. Ow. 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 I swear if this broke my armor. That was adorable. I've never heard a fox eat berries before. I could have sworn I saw something green hopping around. Alright, and that is a fully squared map. This is very weird. It's like super square. Underwater ravine. Oh, Say hi to Charlie, chat. Sheep. Yeah, there's my portal up there. Is there lava over past the portal? I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I left the gold blocks in the portal frame untouched. I wanted to edit it as little as possible. Like I even put new stairs in because I wanted to preserve the look. I also want to go through when this platform is done and add cracked and chiseled and mossy. I also want to preserve this crying obsidian. Like the reason I used slabs on the bottom here was because one of the corners was crying obsidian, and I didn't want to hide that because it is cool. The only I would have kept the crying obsidian that was in the frame, but apparently it doesn't work for portals. So I edited that. I edited it. I edited it. I don't have my sleeping bag. I don't know where it is either. I've been ambushed on this road before. Mostly by zombies, but you can never trust that the game won't throw a creeper at you. I also want to put more in this house. I just don't know what and where. Because I don't want it to be cramped, but also there's not a lot of space in here. I didn't make it big enough. I didn't want it to be huge, but I also didn't realize how small this place was gonna be. Yeah, what we need is leather and sticks. We'll make some frames. We'll frame the maps we just made. Perfect. Thank you. Wrong one. Rabbit leather's a new one, I guess. Okay. Let's just chuck a bunch of eggs at my chicken coop, shall we? We can put this iron in here. We can put the sugar cane. Yeah, these go in here. The fact that I can keep any of this straight when none of it's labeled is impressive. The mess is here. No, not here. It's these two. These two are a mess. This one at least I keep to gear. It's my backup pick. This is my current one. Oh, dude, we should fish. We should fish. Maybe another time. Do a 2-hour fishing jamboree. I didn't grab the leather. Or make the frames. That's my problem with when I play Minecraft, is I easily get distracted. I don't have enough leather. I used it all on books. I used it all on books. Maybe it's enough. Yep, it's exactly enough. 2 item frames. I could make them glow, but I'll pass for now. Yeah, we're gonna put them here on this wall. Spawn is the one that goes on this side. And nope. Backyard goes on this side. Yeah! There's my little farmstead. Yeah, we've got my chapel. We can even see the pumpkins. You can even see the pumpkins. There's my wheat field. Yeah, there's all my different pens for my animals. And there's my house. There's my podzol place for my tree. Then there's the long path to this the staircase and the path to the nether portal. Yeah. Like this, we can kind of figure out a little bit too. So this area is what I want to turn. I just tried to punch my. Okay. This area right here. Let me take my shield off. No, you. This area that I'm currently cursored on is what I want to make into my port slash like warehouse district. I want to put something here. Maybe like a tree farm or logging, because I want to put my vineyard, my sweetberry vineyard here. Maybe I could put some kind of tree farm or like manicured forest area in the same place, like orchards. I could put more farms here in this area. Larger wheat, larger crop farms. Because right now I have carrots, potatoes, and beets all sharing the same tiny plot. The reason being I'm using the hay bales to trade with the wandering villager. But we should try and make a road that goes through and a bridge across this area here, I think. So that it's easier to get here. We can path a road through. I'm not sure if what we could do with these islands up here. But I want to do stuff. I know the world just has me in it, but I still want it to feel lived in, you know? That's why I don't just build a giant gray tower with all of my different rooms in it. Dude, the dog scared the Jesus out of me. That's why I'm agnostic. Woo! Yeah. 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 I like this. This is nice. Maybe this will be my thumbnail. Yeah, I think this. I think I'll make this my thumbnail. Okay, but what do we do? What do we do now? We've got an hour left of the stream. What should we do? Do we try and work on the interior of the house? Maybe see what we can fit in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill in that pond, I think, so I can make a road that goes through. I'm gonna harvest my wheat. Yeah, I think I'll harvest my crops, and then maybe we'll try and interior decorate. Yeah, my daughter is having quite the time. I swear she's a good baby, and I swear we take good care of her. She just gets a little cranky the later it gets in the day. When she's older, I'm planning on getting her little cosplay masks that she can wear when I'm streaming, because I do want to get a webcam eventually, and I don't care about the internet seeing my face. Really, it sucks for the internet to have to see my face, but my daughter doesn't need that until she's old enough to understand the implications of being shown on the internet. So she can keep wear she can have a mask. All right, it's getting dark. We're gonna go feed our chickens. Mer, mer, mer. There we go. 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 Oh shit. Anyway, and then yep, as usual, they all spawn outside. So I need to bring them inside. There we go. And then we run through collecting eggs. All right, let's run before Creeper blows up my farm. There we go. Let's be extra careful. All right. Let's go ahead and empty our eggs. My wolf is killing baby chickens. It's been slow going. No, no. Can you farm sea pickles? Hey, what the hell? Dude, I was looking at your wares. 3 emeralds, huh? I don't have that kind of cash. I wouldn't mind the kelp, though. It's not worth it. I don't even know what I would do with sea pickles. Okay. Next up, we dump all these seeds. And we feed our cows. All right. Good enough. Hey, bale it. Gods damn it. I accidentally made so many slabs. Okay. The cows sound weird. Okay. There we go. So we got hay bales. I forgot to give the sheep. Here you go. Enjoy. There we go. Little baby sheep. Got nothing for... Got no pigs. I got no pigs. Carrots. Why do beets make a wood breaking sound? What the heck? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I need seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got 3 spots left, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is why I want to make a bigger farm area over there. Because this is all I have for these guys. Okay. Oh, we got a poisonous potato too. Worthless. I wish you could make a potion or something with it. You can't even compost them. They're just worthless. Egg. Poison potato. Potato. Carrot. Beet. Seed. Bone meal. Wheat. There we go. Oh, I should put my shield back in my arm slot. Thank you. Nothing in there. Nothing. Nothing. We dealt with our farms. A little bit less than an hour left. I can't really do anything in the nether because I don't have any stone. I don't have any cobble to make stone bricks to build in there with. Kind of need to start a new mine. But I'm not really sure where to start it. I also don't know what a... I'd like to try and make a quarry. I just don't know what they really look like other than an annoying hole in the ground that I don't want to see. So I don't know that I'd do that. Maybe I could try making a mine shaft, but I don't know about that because I don't know if I'd be able to make it look natural. But I need cobble and I need iron. So I should probably dig something up. And I said I wanted to do a diggy project there, right? The side of the mountain. But if I put it there, it would kind of ruin the... I got an achievement! Super fuel. Power a furnace with lava. I didn't know that was a diamond achievement. And I also did that a while ago. That surprised me because those diamond achievements are loud. If I wanted to put a kind of castle up there, I wouldn't want to undermine the aesthetic by putting a mine shaft there. But I mean, I guess I could do it in Adam Ravine, not the actual guy, not the actual man. And I'm sure he exists. What is that? Is that experience? Oh, I really Leroy Jenkins that. That could have been bad. It was a torch. I got all confused because of a torch. Oh, you got cave noises. Oh, iron. Well, I need it. All right. Well, Adam Ravine gave me a little bit of iron. I think I'm gonna fill this up. Skeleton. Prick. Good job, kitty. Good dog. Let's get you a snack, huh? Have some dog food, buddy. Good boy. Oh, bones probably go. Yep, that's where bones go. I don't need the paper anymore. There you go. Alright, let's work on clearing out this area. Which is going to be our dock and storage area. Since we want to make a more viable storage. Not viable, more organized. Let's work on clearing this out. So we can see how much space we're working with. And if I run out of axe again, I'll just have to go mining. I can always plant trees again later. But I don't think I'll need to. Alright. That will come down. I'm not worried about those because we want to use this area. These ones were just in the way. Oh, oops. There's a leaf block. Silk Touch Axe is kind of annoying, but it's the only Silk Touch I got when I was enchanting, so... Bob's your uncle. These are all connected, huh? These aren't. It gets messy around here. Well, let's start at the tip and work our way down. Yeah, I don't need to worry about those. Just need to clear this. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave all these leaves hanging. If any leaves are left, I'm going to take them out. Because I also dislike hanging leaves. Kitty, please. I mean, I might as well. Stuff is stuff. It's on the floor, I can pick it up. Yeah, here's where we start getting into a nuisance territory. I'm just gonna cut every tree that's connected by leaves to these bastards. We'll see where that takes us, and what kind of space it gives us. Alright, so these guys are connected to this guy. And this guy is connected to these two. My dog is gonna get axed by accident. By accident. Okay. Oh, I missed a piece of wood over here. Okay, I have to cut you down. Okay. You are connected to you. Oh no, I used my axe for that. There we go. And you don't go there. All of you need to come down. All of you? I don't think there's you in this game, actually. Not that I know what a yew tree looks like. I know it's a pretty important wood. If I remember correctly, a lot of weapons were made of yew. Like longbows and spears and stuff. Same with Ash, but I don't think Ash is in this game either. All right, it's bedtime, so we're gonna cut down this tree and we'll come back in the morning. Time is deceptive with this shader thing going on. Hey, and it's my map. I'm gonna have to update the spawn map when I'm done. Alright, where are the creeper bastards? Zambi. Good job, buddy. Hey, chicken. It's looking a lot more cleared here. Okay. I need to get this one. There we go. I need to get this one. And that one is connected to this one. And this one. And this. The last one. So now we just gotta wait for all of this to fall out of the sky. And we'll see the area we're working with. But to be fair, it was mostly this area that I was concerned with. I think based on the location, I might be able to do something like widen. I want to widen this. I want to widen this out this way. Oop. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, kitty. No, I'm so sorry. Alright, so I want to widen it out this way. And maybe make like a dry dock, put like a partially built ship in there. Cut it, yeah, and like cut it off with like a dam or something. And then put 2 large docks out the front here. Put some ship. Make like a boardwalk with maybe some stands. A little kind of like dry dock market type deal. Not dry dock. A little like boardwalk market deal. And then in the back around here, like around to this side, a warehouse that would like load a ship going off that way or something. So like a ship loader over here that could support that could load ships going through the channel here. The problem is all this ice. I don't know what I'm going to do about the ice. I might just ignore that it exists. Because I don't think there's a way for me to... If there's a way to get... Yeah. If there's a way to get the ice to stop stop forming... Okay. Let's test my mic to make sure it's back on. All right. As I was saying, if there's a way to get me to get, if there's a way for me to get ice to stop forming without covering it, please let me know in the comments. To be fair, I haven't tried just removing it. But yeah, I didn't want to put in the effort and then have it come back. So yeah, but yeah, I think I'll put a big ol' storage room here. We'll do form first, so we'll get what we want it to do and look like in first, which I think we might utilize this hill for. I have a idea. I want to use the worst mob in the game. I want to use the worst but cutest mob in the game, the copper golems. I want to have a system where items were like an item minecart can go over the top and deposit items in to a copper golem chest, and then have the copper golems move the stuff throughout the warehouse. For that to work, I would need tons of iron, so much iron, and so many items to basically pre-fill chests with stackable items, and then have a chest specifically designated for items that don't stack, so that those can get dumped into an additional section of the warehouse. I want to use copper golems. That's the thing. I want to make a copper golem thing that works to a moderate degree. It doesn't have to be super efficient. Again, this world is mine. I'm here alone. So it's more important that it function at least in a small capacity. So yeah, we'll have like a... that, or we put it here. Just a big ol' warehouse. No, I want a dock going out. Yeah, it's gonna have to go at least on the corner up here. But for that, we need a ton of iron. Because we need hoppers, we need minecarts, we need rails. For that, we need more resources. For that, we need to dig. What's the range on a beacon? Do we know? Do we know what the range on a beacon is? I mean, obviously, the internet knows. Oh, are any of these islands maybe have a peak on them? I could make I could make a castle on that island there and do like a no. No, I'd have to make a giant bridge. Is there a way to mechanically load a boat, a chest in a boat? Can you do that? Because then I don't think I'd make big fancy boats. I might make the fake one in the dry dock, but otherwise I might just use regular boats with chests to be at the warehouse side. This is definitely a good amount of space. Yeah. I'm going to have to clear this out as well. But my axe is pretty much dead. This I don't need to clear out. That I can keep. Let's get to the top. Yeah. They're not very mountainous islands. If they were taller, I'd say I could put a castle there. I still might. Maybe I could like terraform it into being. It'd be like a terraforming project to test to like practice terraforming because I have some mega build. I have some mega build ambitions, and I need to start somewhere, right? So if I could make that into a bit more mountainous and put a castle on it. Well, I just like castles, to be honest. That's really just what I want that for. I could make a bridge. No, not there because there's already gonna be. It's already gonna be pretty busy here. Maybe that's what. Maybe we do it over there. I do like the idea of a castle up there though, but I kind of want to make this a quarry. I'm not sure how great a vineyard with a quarry in the back looks, but I gotta put it somewhere. It's a mountain. I could make it this area. Although I would prefer to make this more water, like falls, you know. These streams tend to just be me brainstorming what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah. Vineyard, path, quarry, storage room slash boardwalk port area. I could put something here. Honestly, what I want to put here is just like an outdoor blacksmith, little outdoor workshop area down here. I'm sure there's more stuff I could put along the road to the Nether. There's still a ton of stuff I have to do in the Nether. Should probably try and collect more pigs. Keep breeding my sheep and my cows. You trying to push me off my own roof, kitty? Yeah. Um, let's set a goal for what I want achieved by April 1st and when I show you guys again. April 1st, I want the Nether portal and a path to the Nether fortress done. That's objective number one. Because I wanted it done for this stream. So that's objective number one. Objective number two, the storage area. Those are my objectives. Obviously, in between that, there will probably be some other stuff. Quarry area, it might be one of them because I need to dig, I need to stone, I need the resources to complete projects 1 and 2. And for that, I need to dig. And so yeah, project 1, project 2. If I doubt it, but if I finish both of those, I definitely will not. I might get that one started, and this one, I'm hoping I'll be able to get done. And just finish the base, get the path finished, and then a path to the Nether Fortress. So this is a big one. This is a big one. If I can do all that, I want to do the subway. I want to get the subway going. But don't people normally do subways in the Nether? Because it's faster. The trip to the village could be 2 seconds if I did it in the Nether. I think I'll save that for when I have to go long distances. The village is within like a day's walk. I think for Oh, I have a great way of determining it. The subway will be for everything that I can fit on the map achievement, and that'll be overworld stuff, and everything beyond that will be Nether transportation. I think that's a good compromise. That lets me do both. I also want to avoid being in the Nether for too long. That place gives me the heebie-jeebies. So we have our goals. I think for the rest of the stream, though, I want to work on the interior here. I want to get more useful stuff. We have a chest that is empty. A barrel. A barrel. Now, this is truthfully mostly for aesthetics. But there's still, I feel like I could still get some stuff in here. But I'm not sure what. We've got a crafting table. What can we put in here? Fletcher's table. A lectern. A grindstone. Smoker. Smithing table. A note block. Jukebox. A loom. Some banners. A target block. We should, yeah, we should totally come up with a banner pattern. Is there a way to make a crab? Painting would be fun. Like, I couldn't fit an enchanting setup in here, even if I tried. It would take up the entire space. I could probably do it if I got rid of a door. If I got rid of that door, I could probably fit an enchanting setup. Yeah. Like, enchanting table here, then all the... Yeah, it would take up the entire back here. If I got rid of my door on this side. And then if I did that, because that doesn't need to be 3, the light still comes in. I could also, I could push this against the wall further in, like up against the door practically. Give it more space. And then down here, I could make a basic potion brewing setup somewhere. Maybe. Ooh, a lead. I want it. Oh, another lead. I want it. A lot of projects. We have a lot of projects to do, and someone too unfocused to get a lot of them done. Fuck. Look, foxes, I'm sorry, foxes, you're allowed to exist and be cute, not in my chicken coop. Okay. Let's go scout out a location to start my mine. I want the path to be go down this way. It'll loop here. I am going to terraform over this, like dirt it up, so that I can have my vineyard. Which means probably somewhere around here. This way. I just wanna love somebody. It's not as steep as I thought it would be. I don't think I've ever been to the top of this mountain. It's quite the location. It's so pretty. Minecraft is so pretty sometimes. Like, whoa, look at that. What a gorgeous, like, lagoon right there. It's not quite a lagoon, but almost. I mean, look at it. That's some primo real estate. Woo. Yeah, I have all the space to play with here. I like how cozy it looks. Yeah, I don't want to just fill this with farms. I might just make like a smaller one. But we still have to figure out where we're gonna put a mine. Just punch it into the side of the mountain somewhere, right? But on this side, we have the portal. So the best we can do is punch it in somewhere around here. In here. That was very close. That's an unusual block. There you go. That's where we're going to punch a hole. Could be here too. This area is very mine shaft slash quarryable, I think. This is just a divot in the ground. Okay. So I'll be able to clear that out. Expose some stone. Ideally, as I expose stone, I'll come across a cave system, and then I can attack. I can pull off like a abandoned mine shaft vibe. Yeah. I'd make a like a sign to do list thing. Like I'd put like maybe I'd put signs like across like as a to do list. The problem is it takes forever to type things out on Xbox, but maybe we'll give it a shot. We also need to do stuff like finish the basement of the chapel. Yeah, finish the basement of the chapel. We need to finish the path and the base of our nether portal. We need to finish the chapel itself. It's missing windows. It's missing the lectern. We need to work on the quarry area. Um, we need to get a bridge going across to the west. Sorry, I was thinking with my eyes closed. To the west towards that village, so that in the future we can set up a villager trading area. We have a large to-do list. Um, Maybe I'll write it up in between parts here. But as I promised, let's make sure that there's no evil. No evil around. Okay. As I promised at the start of the episode, I have a fun little surprise. And maybe eagle-eyed viewers will have noticed something in my inventory. But a while back, and by a while back I mean between last month and this month, as I was mining and caving and setting stuff up, I came across the materials for a very, very special item, something very near and dear to me. So we're going to put it right here. There's some emeralds. There's some diamonds. But more importantly, 4 blocks of gold and an obsidian block. You place the obsidian and you go 1, 2, 3, 4! Yay! Woo! Yeah, we got a Tower of Pimps! got a tower of pimps. Woo! I definitely wanted to make sure I did that on stream. Um, it's an important piece of nostalgia for me. And sure, it doesn't blend in at all with what I have set up here, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the Tower of Pimps, baby. I hope you had a good time, Internet. And I had a good time. We didn't really get anything done, but it was a lot of brainstorming. It was a lot of helping me talk through my ideas, see what I need to do, and what I can get done. Um, I don't really do that while I'm playing in between our episodes here. I'm normally just watching Hermitcraft while I do this during my daily Minecraft grinds. So I want to say thank you for hanging out. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I super appreciate it. And maybe you recognize this little piece of nostalgia behind me. And if you like the video, leave a like. Subscribe for future episodes. If you didn't like the video, dislike it. Tell me why in the comments. Answer any of the questions I asked in the comments down below as well. Or if you have any of your own tips or tricks, you feel free to give them to me. And don't bother with the bell. The bell sucks. I will see you guys next time. Good night, Internet. Wrong button. Wrong button. Good night, Internet.